I don't even know what to think. This is a fight I never thought I would experience in freshwater on any tackle. Like I said, I've caught a 44 pounder on 6-pound line. Took me a half hour. We have 20. Granted, there's way more current. Oh my God. Maybe he is bigger than I thought. River rats, those things look sweet. I've been kind of anti-rod rack, but what I figured out was if I put a rod rack on my boat, then I can move my fish finder closer to me and everything's more compact at the back and it opens it up even more, which is sweet. And I don't know, I hop in this thing and I love it a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more every time. Still got a little bit more work to do, then we're going fishing. So let's go. Bait's procured. It's a nice, cool, cloudy day. We got a bunch of rain yesterday and the water's mucked up a little bit, so I'm thinking cut shad's gonna play. Let's head on upriver. I hope I don't regret not bringing sunscreen, but I'm a ginger, so I probably will. Actually, I do have sunscreen now that I think of it. I just didn't bring a sun shirt. We'll make do. Well, I'm just at a deep spot in the river and I'm just gonna throw cut bait on the bottom. Nothing too crazy, but a spot I've never fished before, so that's exciting. Just full of excitement today. Fishing the light rods because I never know. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna catch, and if I catch it on the light rod, it's gonna be fun. Plus, we're not fishing heavy timber. If I bust out the rods for heavy timber, I'm gonna bust out the broomsticks. And the vast majority of the time, my favorite chunk to use is the head chunk. And I like it because the fish seem to like it. If they didn't like it, I wouldn't like it. I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this rod rack. And we're fishing in the middle of the day, not because I want to, but because it's supposed to get nasty later. I like mornings and evenings the best. That was a weird takedown. Thought it was snagged. Oh my. I think it's awake now. I don't even, this is weird. Wow. I wish I had someone to pull the anchor for me. This is just heavy. Immensely heavy. This, I think. Wow. It was just one little twitch and then down she goes. Like a log went into it. I think I know what this is. The question is, how big is it? Stay buttoned, dude. There's some head shakes. Okay, net. Did I get ahead of myself? I don't want to be messing with that side of the boat. This fish is very large. It's kind of, my heart is pumping. Like slowly getting to the point where it's pumping out of my chest. The biggest thing right now, I think, is just keep him out of the other lines and coax him to the boat. Come on, you want to come over here. Can't give him the straight heat, just lukewarm heat right now. Wow, all that line I gained. I don't have a buoy for my anchor. Wow, just non-stop. Come on, come this direction. Run up river, I'll fight you under the boat. I'm gonna play this game, I need to get a buoy for my anchor. Like, it'll be fine, till it's not. There's a big ugly slug down there with my hook in his mouth. Ooh. Come on. Other direction, please. We are in the negatives as far as where we started with line right now. Maybe it's bigger than I thought. Hopefully that little run wore him out. I don't know if I'd call that a little run, at least by freshwater standards. That was a pretty substantial one. I don't dare tighten the drag down any more than what I have it. So I just bumped it up a click. It's funny, I thought it was a log at first, or it was a snag, because it just ticked like it went into a rock or something, but that was him sucking it in, just a little slurp. I wonder if I'd be smarter reeling this one in. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Back to the previous program. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm nervous, okay? I'm really nervous right now. It's more of an internal thing. How big is he though? Might have to leave it in the holder, pull the anchor, and run the trolling motor. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to see if I can get him to the boat, and if that don't work, that's what we're doing. He gets to this point behind the boat, and then he turns around. Swim towards the light, buddy. Okay, we've made a lot of progress there. And now what are you doing? Hopefully coming here. This has been a battle, to say the least. Come on. Just come on over. Nope. Come on, we were doing so good. The other fun thing is we have storms coming in, so yeah. I don't know how much time I have before the clouds open up. He woke up. He got a breather. Okay, we're doing the trolling motor thing. Can I hop my anchor up? Yep. All right, we're going after him. Stay off of the boat, please. Oh no. Seemed like such a good idea at the time. I don't feel like it's quite as good of an idea at this exact moment. Where is he at? No. Oh, okay. I say it popped off of something. It's in the other line. Great. Okay, that one came off. It was pure chaos there for a sec. Okay. If we ever get to this point, I'm going to be ready with this little dinky net. Whew. There's still a chance. Didn't care for that chaos too much. I gotta fight it on this side of the boat. He is directly under the boat now. Just folded. Now I really, really want to see it. He just ate an itty bitty chunk of bait too. Elephants eat peanuts sometimes. He's like unmovable at times. The only time I gain line is when I allow myself to go to him. We're in minute 18 of the fight. The longest I've ever fought a flathead was a half hour on 6-pound line. And this is 20. We're approaching 20 minutes. Stay off of the boat. He's like, nah, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I didn't think he was that big at first. I really didn't. Now I'm thinking he's huge. Okay, now my heartbeat is really shaking, or beating out of my chest. Here comes the rain, thunder, and hopefully no lightning. Well, where there's thunder, there's lightning. I feel like this is an old man in the sea moment right now. Unmovable. Oh, did he snag me? Oh yeah, he was snagged on something. He might still be snagged on something. He's there. He had me hung up on something. He still might, I don't know. Oh yeah, he's hung on something. The downfall of light tackle right here. He appears to at least somewhat be out of it. What is down there? That's the other downfall of moving. You're gonna come across more snags. He's so heavy, I don't know if he's stuck at times or if he's just that freaking big. I didn't see any logs down there, that's the thing. Although they hide. Oh no. He found a snag. Play with fire, you wind up burned, everybody. You get out of it once, not twice. How long are we gonna work on this thing though? Felt something pop. Oh, felt something else. Probably shouldn't have let him go back over there. Probably should have kept floating down. I don't even know if he's still there. I think he is. Yeah, he's still there. Come on out of there, big fella. Oop, felt something pop. Feel life. Uh-oh, we might be back in the game momentarily, maybe. I think he's moving freely. It's so hard to tell with a fish this big because he's just like immensely heavy and he might be snagged, he might not at times. Who knows how damaged my line is right now. I'll bring him up in the shallow water and drown him. Still have not laid eyes on this fish once, not even close. Okay, he's running upriver now, which is what I wanted him to do when I was on anchor up there. This is getting ridiculous. I don't want you by that trolling motor, dude. My chest camera died. This is ridiculous. I don't even feel I'm getting tired. He snagged me hard. Well, I threw a new battery in. I was waiting to see what happens here. Can't even tell if he's on there. He was out and then he went right back in it. Feels like old fishing line is what it feels like. Which might be the worst thing you could tangle up in. Yeah, I really don't even know if he's on there now. If I had somebody else here, I'd think about diving in after him. Now my other battery died. Now I'll check the weather to see how long we're gonna wait. Fought this fish for an hour. I'm about to get dumped on. Oh, no way. He's out. We're going to the bank, boys and girls. I don't know if that's a smart idea, but we keep getting snagged out here, so I might as well get snagged closer to a good spot to land in. And some less current. And he's rubbing on even more stuff. I thought this was a pretty free and clear spot, but he has proven that is inaccurate. Yeah, he snagged again. So many emotional ups and downs in this fight. We're gonna have to go back after him. Whew. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a big dead carp that just floated by. Well, like I said, I wasn't flathead fishing per se, but this is where we are at. Should I try to go to the bank now? I don't even know what to think. This is a fight I never thought I would experience in freshwater on any tackle. Like I said, I've caught a 44-pounder on 6-pound line. Took me a half hour. We have 20. Granted, there's way more current. Oh my God. Every time I'm just about to see him, and he dives or takes off or something. Yep, almost saw him there for a second. How are you not running out of juice? For real. Come up back there so I know you're beat. And I can bring, oh yeah. Oh my. Yep, it's what I thought it was. And it's big. Alright, so he came up to the top. He's at the top. This is the time to go after him, I think. Maybe. At the top. Alright, he's wearing out a little bit now. Maybe. He is fat. I do know that. Back to the rhyming again. At least I got to see him. I don't know if that's better or worse. I'd worry about all the snags, bringing them close to the bank, but apparently there's plenty of snags out there. At least the current's slower by the bank. That's my thought. How many more of these you got? Get back in this slower water. Now he snagged on something down there. Man, it's impossible. Every little fold of current is apparently a bunch of rocks to snag on. Is this the one that does him in? So close to having him beat too. I don't feel him on there. Okay, straight down. I'm on the sinker. Oh, there we go. He is 6 feet away. I just can't control him. I get him close and then he bolts. I don't know how many more snags I'm gonna run into and how many more times I can wiggle him out of them. I mean, he's a heck of a fish, but I don't think he's state record. He's just the toughest flathead I may have ever hooked in my life. At least we in sand. No, we're still in rock. Now it's deeper rock. Great. Ain't nothing like a flathead. Try to go to this calm area full of more snags. This was an adventure. There's the sinker slide. Going just a little bit further. Oh, how did I get him on the first scoop? Dumb luck. I'll take it. This is the fish I never thought was gonna end up in the net. Oh man. Talking about an emotional roller coaster. This thing is big. This thing is really big. Wow. Looked right in the corner. That is a very scuffed up leader. Surprise, right? Just a beefcake. This thing, this is the fish that should not have ended up in the boat. But I'm glad it did. Look at the head on this thing. Oh my gosh. He's not a state record. I don't know, as long as that fight went, I wondered, you know, but there's a lot of current, pretty good amount of current and battling amount of snags, and I don't know how I pulled that off. Oh man. All right, fatso. Talk about stamina. One more look, then she goes back. Like I said, not. I don't know. These things are in a lot better shape than I am. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You're probably pretty wore out, I suppose. I'm pretty wore out, I suppose. Let's see ya. Wow. What a fish. What a fight. Oh man. Oh. Threw some whole shad out, threw some cut shad out, and he ate the little chunk, or she. That was freaking awesome. Should maybe do that again. I'm gonna take me a sip of coffee and we're gonna go do other things. I have a hard time imagining topping that today. I've said this before, but there's few things more enjoyable than sitting under a bimini while it rains. As long as there's no lightning, we're good. I was messing around and rod goes down. Man, he folded it. Just started running on top. That was sweet. I think I know what you are. Not a bad one either. Hey. I love how they fight on top of the water, especially after that last fish snagged me 27 times. He's a nice fish too. Yeah, he pulled off some drags right away, which was nice. Man, a lot of power. Ooh. A lot of drag getting ripped in this video. This is not a tiny one by any means. Come here, bud. Ah, dandy. Just stay button. He's got his mouth wide open, catching all the current. Yeah, this is a porker. Maybe even hubcap status. Oh, wow. Come here. Oh, I about fell in. Should have had that all the way extended, but I did not. Boat's getting slippery, imagine that. This is gonna be my shot. Come here. Oh, he was in it. He is not hooked great. Got it. Whew. Just here to make things look really easy. What a porker. I'm gonna get the hook out of him before he puts it in me. That's when they become really fun, when they're about like the rockets. I don't know if this day could get any better. These are like my two favorite fish, flatheads and wipers, and to get them both on light tackle and to go through all the stuff of the ups and downs and whatnot. I like it. Okay, bud. They're pretty delicate fish. And if there's ever fish to keep and eat, this is a winner, but I got fish in the freezer that needs to eat. When another rod gets toasted. Oh, perfect. Bye. Little spinning rods are getting abused today. Just looked at the radar. I think I got one more spot before I risk getting dumped on. Even though I'm kind of risking getting dumped on, still gonna fish it. I just heard thunder. I think that's my cue to leave, but this is an exciting, fun day, especially on a day when I didn't even think I was gonna go fishing. But hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you wanna see more, hit the subscribe button. If you wanna check out my podcast, that's linked in the description. If you wanna see what I'm using for tackle, that's linked in the description. But whatever. Really appreciate you taking time to watch. That's what I really care about. So thank you. It means a ton. Hope you catch a giant.